Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. And Wilder, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this away, start us off. He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tough running there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
To throw, it's Dart. Short connection to the tight end here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Wells. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Rebels looking to keep this drive moving. Running through the tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a toss to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Dart. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Brown. And the returner is brought down. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Maffa. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver. And I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First down, we're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Bentley. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field. It's dark. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Fights through a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Offense setting the tone early.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Offense is back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Klubnik. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Who's going to score on the pick six? Touchdown, Ole Miss. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And on the carry, he's heading left. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the ground, it's Bentley. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's dark. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he fumbles. Touchdown, Rebels. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Using his legs, it's Maffa. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the return will be brought down. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Ole Miss 28. Clemson.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Trying to find room. It's Maffa. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Finds his man. It's Maffa. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
That makes the score Ole Miss 35.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 41 set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The key with these crossing routes is making sure the quarterback has enough time to put the ball accurate on the receiver. Here, he puts it right on his numbers, allowing him to be able to pick up a lot of yards after the catch.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On the set.
Second down and goal.
Easy.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? The quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. It looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go.
And now the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ole Miss 35, Clemson 8.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Brought down near the 6-yard line. Second down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
45, Clemson, 8.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Maffa. Tackled, but first down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
45, Clemson.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to kick this one.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Get set, get set.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Dart. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Well, frankly,